I was 21, these are 5 things that I would do, that I would tell me. Good morning. Let's get into it. Number 1, live your life. Okay, so let's kind of break that down. What I mean by live your life. If you're 21, I would not, and this is me, this is advice that I give to me. I am not a counselor, a life coach, or anything of the sort. I'm just simply stating what I would do. Number 1 would be, I would focus on me, and I would live my life. And what I mean by that is, I would take that time in my younger years to get to know Martha, to get to know what I like and what I don't like. I definitely would have traveled a whole lot more. I would have, build my record, so to speak. Get to know me, fall in love with me. That is something that I would definitely do, because what happens is, whatever the strong presence is in your life, whether it's a relationship or whether it is whatever it is, if you don't have a sense of purpose and a sense of direction, whatever that strong force is, it could be a boyfriend, it's going to take a lot of your energy. It's going to take up a lot of your time. It's going to take up a whole lot. And you will find yourself, I found myself trying to please others versus then getting to know me and what I desire and what, the path that was laid before me. And I was so outside of the will of God in my 20s. And if I could, looking back in hindsight, if I could go back, I would definitely do things to discover who I was as a person. So yeah, I would definitely do that. So yeah, that's number 1. I would definitely live my life, travel more, get to see the world more, and yeah, I would do that. Number 2, I would have taken my teenage years, maybe my junior and senior year, to pretty much research different careers to see what works for me. God truly had a hand in what I do for a living, because I've always been good with numbers. I have always had a niche to, I love counting money. I'm good with numbers. So thus I went into accounting. And I also I love people. I don't necessarily like people, but I love them. I'm an empath. So what that means is, I started out my career in customer service. So the reason why I said God had a hand in it, because I started out in state government at the age of 19. So thus I can retire in 3.5 years if I decide to. I don't think I'm going to, but I can. That option is there. So yeah, I would have definitely taken time to research different careers out there. Times have changed drastically. I mean, you have social social media. I mean, you have a whole lot of other different careers that opened up over the past 20 years. So yeah, I would seriously take that serious. And you know, while we were on teenage years, I just want to throw this in there. I would not take no man serious, no boy serious. I got 2 kids, and I told both of them, I said, you can't date until you 17. And the reason, and I'm gonna explain to you why. You can have your little friends, but you're not finna date nobody till you're 17 years old. And things happen, you know. Kids are more prone to finding ways to do anything. But you know, my thing is, my son, he'll be 16 in a couple of days, well, in a week. And I'm like, you don't have a job. How can you call yourself having a girlfriend? You can't afford to take her nowhere. You ain't got no money. You ain't working. You ain't got no car. No. You wait till you able to fund this stuff yourself, because I'm not. Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna leave that right there. But yeah, that would be the second thing. I would definitely research. Okay. The third thing that I would do. Before you leave home, I would stack my paper. I would save uncontrollably. I would, if I was in my 20s, if I could go back. When I was in my 20s, I mean, I don't care where I was working, I would have saved half of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been better financially prepared to leave home versus leaving home on a paycheck. You know? Thank God I made it. But if I can just, you know, go in hindsight, you know, go back to, you know, doing things the way I would have done it now, I would not have left home with under $10,000. I would not have left home without having that much money. Because life happens. Like I told you all in the previous videos. You're going to have to buy toothpaste. You're going to have to buy garbage bags. It's real. And if you got a baby, you got to buy Pampers and stuff. So I would definitely make sure that I'm financially stable to before I, you know, venture out on my own. And another thing, I will say this, and I'm praying to God I see this day. One of my best friends' father gave her a piece of advice that she shared to me, and this is regarding lending out money. If you cannot lose it, don't lend it. That stuck with me. Like, if you cannot afford to lose something, don't lend it. Like, okay, so let me say this. Let me give you an example. If I had a cousin who needed to borrow $50, all right, okay, I can afford to loan her $50. You know, it's not going to interfere with anything financially responsible that I got going on. So I'm gonna loan her that $50. Of course, I'm gonna tell her, you know, I'm saying, no paying this back. And she said, okay, I'm gonna pay you back in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna handle her for that $50. I'm not gonna handle her for that $50. But what I will do is, if she come to me and ask me again for money and she hadn't paid me back yet, no. No. I'm sorry, but so yeah, that's how I deal with that. So yeah, financial stability. Okay, the fourth thing. Now, mind you, I have been heavyset, overweight all of my life. And now here I am in my 40s trying to get life right. So, I'm going to say it because, like I said, y'all, I am paying for it now. And I don't want y'all to have to go through what I went through, what TT Martha had to go through. So, I'm going to say it. I would have taken better care of myself physically. Yes, I said it. And what I mean by that is this. I would have been more health conscious about what I put in my body, because truly what you eat is going to determine how you feel. I kid y'all not, y'all, just this week, I kid you not, just this week, I started meal prepping, and I have 2 herniated discs in my back from a car accident and a slip and fall that I had last year and the year before that. I experienced both of those incidents in 22. Then I experienced the slip and fall was in 22, and the accident was in 23, and it left me with 2 herniated discs in my back. So I'm overweight. That's not helping. And I don't always eat like I'm supposed to eat. And I'm diabetic. And so what happens is, you know, your body can get accustomed to bad things too. And that's what's happened to me. So I'm at a point now where I am I'm praying that God reverses diabetes, because I'm more health conscious about what I put in my body. Like, I don't just be so quick to just go out and buy my food. Now I cook at home now, like my breakfast as well as my lunch. So I don't really eat dinner. If I eat dinner, I probably do something like apples and peanut butter, or you know, a fruit or something like that. Or if I cook when I cook for my family, I eat a small portion of that, but minus the bread. And I would definitely exercise more, because it matters. I love walking. So I would definitely pay more close attention to what I'm eating and get more exercising. Okay, last one. This is the last one, the 5th one, and I think this is the most important one. Is I would learn how to love me. Here I'm gonna say it till the wheels fall off. I would learn how to love me. I would fall in love with who I am. I would, instead of looking for love in other places, I would really focus on loving myself more, because I'm telling you all, a lot of this stuff that we experience in life is because of we don't take time to get to know us and to love ourselves. And I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes that's not always self-care and manicures and you know, all the glamour and all the glitz and all the massages. No, I'm talking about eternal, like yourself, like you know, like because we have things, we deal with things that sometimes we're not aware of. I would definitely recommend, you know, just taking a deeper look in yourself, who you are as a person, your beliefs. You know, I would discover my values in life, what I hold dear, what I don't hold dear. I would take time to get to know me and figure out, you know, exactly what it is I want out of this life that God blessed us with. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm at work, so I gotta go. But I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love you, but the Lord loves you more. Until next time. I'm gonna put the link in up here somewhere, you know, for the video before. So yes, I want you to come along with me on this ride. And if y'all have any questions or comments, let me know below. Bye.